Hello everybody. I believe we are live. Just give me a moment. Make sure everything is working fine and we shall get started. Those of you watching this live, if you can hear me and see me fine, then I'd appreciate if you could just put a little yes in the comment box, so I know that you guys are receiving me loud and clear. Okay, so it's 5 o'clock on 30th of June 2020. My name is Jose, and thank you for being here with me. These YouTube live streams are aimed at showing you, showcasing, teaching you all kinds of digital marketing, especially Google ads. And that's what my core focus is: video ads, display, search, Gmail, and so on. If you are new for the first time, there's a comment box on the right hand side of your video. So you have any questions, please put them in there, and towards the end I will endeavor to answer them for you. Okay, hi Sandy Entertainments, lovely to see you, as well as Rory and Norman. Yes, Norman, I've had a complete revamp of my kit, broadband, camera, pretty much everything. So the quality of the live streams I'm much more happy with, and the last few days have gone pretty much glitch free and problem free. So touch wood, things are working fine. You never know what happens whenever you go live, and that's the, well, you can say the drawback of going live. If there are any problems, then I need to make sure that I try and solve it on the hop and on the go. Okay, so yesterday, was it yesterday? Yeah, I went through the Google discovery ads. Today I'm gonna go through another type of discovery ads, which is on YouTube, and they are also an amazing type of ads. So if you have tried it before, then please share your experience with me, and I'll share you my experience as to how I do this and how I target these. So just like Google, YouTube is also a search engine, and after Google, it is the second largest search engine in the world. Whenever we have a problem, we go to either Google or go to YouTube. So just like you guys have come here on YouTube to learn about Google ads and digital marketing on this live stream, you will also search for other tutorials, as well as watching your sporting videos or entertaining videos and so on. There's all kinds of videos in here, and how-to videos, especially how to do XYZ. And this is where you can put your brand, message, product in front of those people when they are searching. So there's a real intent in their search. You know, if somebody's searching for, let's say, how to lose weight fast, and you have got a product or technique to do that, then you can put your ad right in front of them, and you'll be able to reach that audience. So that's what I absolutely love about these these campaigns. So whenever I do something new or different, it's always best to go to the support center on Google, because they're always changing, tweaking things around, doing something different which you may not know. So I always come here once every couple of weeks or so and just have a quick look as to what's been happening here and if it's still the same as before. So I'm on here on the Google display, Google Support Center, and I was just searched for the video discovery ads and how they work. It says here you can run on YouTube search results and watch pages for both desktop and m.youtube.com, which is the mobile version, and also on the mobile app homepage. The ad unit consists of an image thumbnail and up to 3 lines of text, so 1 headline and 2 description lines. Clicking the ad will deliver a user to the either to your YouTube watch page or your channel page to view that video rather than playing the video within the ad itself. So these are different. So these are not the skip ads which pop up before your main video you are trying to view. These are when you go to YouTube, and let me show this over here. They've got a nice diagram. So you will find that whenever you see this little orange or yellow button called ad on there, it shows you that there's an ad. What it also shows is the headline, the description, and also the length of the video, and also the views. So if you have a video which has got 10,000 views, I'm more likely to click on this and thinking, this is quite interesting. Lots of people are viewing this. I want to know what this is, and is that FOMO, fear of missing out, and you are more likely to get the clicks. This is also a great way to generate views for your videos. So if let's say your video channel is not getting organic traffic, then you can run paid ads. And paid ads, as I've always said, is the fastest, quickest, cheapest, and the most economical way of getting in front of an audience. Then you have the YouTube video watch page over there. You can see the ad also pops up. So when somebody is looking and watching that main video, you can see the ad over there as well. On the mobile home page, comes under the right under the video. On the this is, I believe, it's the Android and the iOS, and this is the YouTube mobile web search and watch pages. So this is what people will see your ad as. Okay, so I've got a couple of comments about these ads being tailored for brand awareness and engagement. Yes, it's true, but you can also have a direct call to action as well. I'm going to show you how. Now, see, what many people confuse video ads with search ads is the intent, right? What I'm trying to do over here is to reach the top of the funnel traffic. So it will not be as hot as on the Google page, obviously, but then you are paying many times more for that click on Google. So you can't have it both ways, right? You want the cheap click as well as the hottest traffic. It's never going to happen. So what you can do is to get your message, your product and brand in front of the people and have a funnel. And this is where most people don't set up and don't understand the concept of a sales funnel. You got to have a top of the funnel campaign, middle of the funnel, and the bottom of the funnel. You can't just go straight down to the bottom. It never does work. Okay, so I'm in my interface and click on new. Now this is where a lot of confusion arises, and I also used to get quite frustrated as to what's happening here. Now you got all these different options, right? Now let's click on this one where it will give me the campaign types. Video is available, video is there as well, there as well as over here. Video, obviously app you cannot, and this is without the goal guidance. All right, let's start from here and click on video. Now you'll see that you are getting this message for drive conversions. Now if you haven't set up a conversion tracking or a conversion on your account, on the right hand side over here you will get a message that you need to set up your conversion. So make sure that you've set up your conversion, right? So now I can drive traffic or drive conversions from this campaign. If I continue, and I'm just gonna scroll down where the bidding is over here. Now I can have two types of bidding. One is target CPA and maximize conversions, and it says here clearly the following bidding strategies are not available for this campaign. max CPV, max CPM, target CPM, and viewable CPM, right? Now, what if you want to go for maximum CPV or maximum CPM? So there isn't a bug over here. It's a little bit frustrating as well as to you need to go into each one of these and find where it is. If I go to leads and then go to video, I'm getting drive conversions, website traffic, I'm getting that, and I'm pretty certain in here I will have the same target CPA as well as maximize conversions. But if I were to go to the other one, this one, now you see you got a different options available over here: influence, consideration, ad sequence, and shopping. And when you click on here, you don't get the target CPA and the maximized conversions. You cannot change this. That's it. It's grayed out. The only way you can bid is the maximum cost per view. If you find that, oh, why can't I change it, is because you need to go to the relevant box, and unfortunately the only way to do this is either learn each and every type of a campaign goal and see what happens. Now in this one, the brand awareness and reach, you get the most. So you can get skippable, in-stream, which we don't want right now. Bumper is a different one, which I'll cover some other time. Outstream and ad sequence. So I'm not getting that custom video in here. And in the campaign without goal guidance, I go to video, I get the custom video. So I get all the selection of these campaign types. But when I go over here, now I've got CPV as well as the target CPM. The difference between these two is maximum CPV is cost per view. How much are you prepared to pay for a video view? And the target CPM is cost per 1,000 impressions, not views. So what Google will do is you say, okay, I'm willing to pay $5 per 1,000 impressions. So the 1,000 times that ad has popped up, whether they have viewed, clicked or not, is not relevant. All Google or Google Ads will charge you is the number of impressions, right? So what we want to do is, oh, where is that gone? I think it was on this one. No, it's not in the leads. I also keep forgetting. Yeah, drive conversions, and then you name your campaign name, right? Now, right now I don't know what the target CPA is. Now, if I go at target CPA, and I don't get any impressions, that means that is too low. So I need to keep raising it up. And also what you need to do is, let's say your target CPA is $5. You cannot have a daily budget of 5 or 10. You need to give Google a little bit more leeway and a lot more budget, minimum between 5 to 10 times more. And that's what you will need to keep playing with these. So the best way to do this, in my humble opinion, is to go first of all to maximize conversions. Although this may be expensive, at least I'll start to get data in, and what Google is going to do is to try and get me conversions and show my ads in front of those people who are likely to convert. So I'm not too worried about the cost per acquisition, because it is going to be quite high to begin with, and then once I start optimizing, it starts to come down. And what I like to do is to wait up till at least 15 to 20 conversions and then go to target CPA, because by that time I know what my cost per acquisition or cost per action is. Then you switch over and then you put in that whatever the target CPA is. Now right now, even though this is my test account, it is giving me a TCPA of between $9.52 and $23.79. So if I was going right off the bat as a target CPA campaign, I'm going to bid something like £24. Then the minimum I would go with is 125 or something like that. Give it 5x more, 5 times the budget, and run it for a few days and see what happens. So you will need to invest a little bit of money up front to see what's happening and what's not. But if you were to go on maximize conversions, then you can set up your daily budget of, say, let's say you want to be a bit more conservative and say, I just want to spend £30 and see how it goes. Then you can go this route as well. Then you obviously select your locations, your language is the usual. And the good thing I like about this interface is it's all in the order, and each campaign, whether it is search, display, YouTube, it's all in the same way, so you cannot miss out and forget something to set up. Inventory, I tend to keep it on standard inventory, and if you want to exclude some other placements, you can check them off in here. And then you go into your additional settings as well, where you can then set up your conversion, whether you just going at an account level conversion or you are going after a certain conversion. So whatever I may have set up, I mean, these are all calls right now in here, but I could quite easily set up a form submit, or somebody signs up on my website, I can set them up and go after that conversion. Select your devices, whether you want to show on all of these devices or just a computer or mobile. What you can also do is, once you've set up the campaign and you're getting data, then separate them out, because the mobile is going to eat up all your budget for sure. And if you want to give computer a little bit more of a budget, then you separate the budgets and split the budgets and the campaigns. This is quite important. I don't want to show my ads too many times, so I can cap them by impressions frequency or by the view frequency. I tend to go with this one because I don't want that same ad impression going to that same person. So I tend to do a minimum of between 3, and 3 is better for me, because then I'm going after more different audiences and not the same person looking at my ad all the time. Then you can select per day, per week, or per month. I tend not to do the per week and the per month, because they may get all the 3 impressions in a single afternoon, and then the rest of the week they don't get any more. So I prefer the per day. Set up your ad schedule, whether you want to run it 24 hours or during a select time. Name your ad group. Those of you who have seen my other videos as well, I tend to name them as the targeting audience on name. So for example, we've got all these options now, whether you want to go after audience based, keyword, topics, or placement, right? Go in the audience, and then you go under ideas, and then you can have one audience per ad group, whichever ones you want to go after, right? You can select those. So if I was going after, let's say, web services, I'm going to name this as web services, and that's it, nothing else. And the easy and quick way to scale these ad groups is set one ad group first with how many videos you want in there. So let's go and me pick up a URL. You got to upload the video onto your YouTube channel. Without that, you can't run it. And now what's happened here is because of that goal which I selected, it's only giving me skippable in-stream ad. So this is another frustrating thing which you will find, that you set up all of these only to find that you can't use the discovery because as it says here, aren't available in this campaign for video discovery ad. So I need to go back again. Okay, let me quickly do that again. And I wish Google just keeps it standardized, because this is really a pain in the backside. Let me try. Skippable. Now I need the custom. Try that. I'm just gonna skip to the ad creation now. No. Okay, if you guys have any questions, please do put them in the comment box, and once I've found this blooming thing, we'll go on to that. There you go, hiding under there. So that is the only problem we have, is to just, you have to keep trying. If you can't find it, and you've just seen me do it, I've done this so many times and I still can't remember which one is which. Thumbnail, you can't upload a custom one unless your account has been whitelisted, and you'll get that option to upload. If you got a Google rep, then you can speak with him or her. The difference over here is you got a headline which is 100 characters, description 35 or description 1, and description 2 as 35 characters. So it's going to look like this on a mobile. On the desktop, it's like that. So the thing which I quite like about is the views over here. So if you want to generate views, you can very quickly start to get views by running ads, but not only just throwing money after good money after bad. What I do is, then anyone who has viewed any of my videos on YouTube, they go into my remarketing list. So I'm repurposing that audience over and over again. And then all you do is just create campaign. And let me go back over here. So what you want to do is you need to test different headlines, different call to actions, and different audiences by keyword type, topic, or placement. And I tend to keep, if I'm going after an audience type, I will have an audience campaign. If I'm going after keywords, I'll separate them out so that each one of them is getting their own budget, and I can put in a nominal amount for each one of these campaigns and see which one is giving me the best performance. So this is how you set up a video discovery campaign. Okay, I'm gonna go on to the chat and see what we've got. Yogesh, discovery ads doesn't work. TCPA targeting all visitors, good CTR and visit, but no conversions. Okay, so there are other factors when a campaign is not performing as well. You got your video ad, they're clicking it, that means they like what they see. They go onto your landing page and they don't like what they see, that means they are not converting over there. So try changing. It could be the landing page experience. I mean, I'm not saying it's your website. It could, I'm just in general, I'm talking generally. It could be the price, it could be the product, it could be a number of reasons that may convert a client. So you got to push and pull all these different levers before you can decide whether it is working or not. For me, it works really well, because my aim and my goals are to increase my brand awareness by running these ads continuously. And that's what I would highly recommend you do that as well. Build up that brand. And once everyone understands how powerful a brand is, the conversions will happen. Okay. Rory, for remarketing campaigns and holding people's information via a cookie, do we need a privacy policy page on our website? Absolutely. Terms of use and privacy policy is a must. I'm assuming if we don't, Google won't allow us to retarget our website visitors. And it will also, you will find that from time to time your ads will get, your campaigns will stop running as well, because you must have these on your website and landing page. Andy, you said sale funnel for Google Ads, so people explain in simple words. A funnel is a landing page where you take somebody to opt in. So this is one of my opt-in pages where I am driving traffic to my landing page. So there's no navigation bar or anything like that. The sole focus is for them to download, enter their name and email and download my keyword planner. So that's the start of the funnel. That's completely a different topic, and I'll cover a session on that as well. But let's keep today's ones on the discovery one. Discovery ads are less expensive than others because of low competition. It's different campaign type. So it's true, not many people run it, but they are very low cost. And those of you who have been here before, you've seen that I'm getting clicks at literally 2 pence and 3p and 5p and so on. So it's very low cost, and I can drive a ton of traffic to my website or to my landing pages. Adam, for B2B video ads, does LinkedIn perform better than YouTube from a conversion standpoint? I run video ads on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, LinkedIn. Quora is only image, they don't do video. And where else? There's one more channel I'm forgetting. I'm putting it out everywhere, and that's what I'm doing. And even if I say, oh, it doesn't convert, you've got to try it yourself. You can't take my word for it, because I may be doing something completely wrong and it doesn't work for me. So you need to try it, and it does work wonderfully, because LinkedIn, you can target by companies, by job titles, and all sorts of very funky targeting, where you can get your video in front of that audience. And again, very few people are doing video marketing, so you guys need to get started. Okay, I think I've covered pretty much all the comments and questions. Brilliant. So thank you very much for being with me. Very much appreciate your time. Same time, same place tomorrow. Hopefully I'll see you then. Bye for now.